Good morning. Abstinence, experience, strength, and hope from members of Overeaters Anonymous. We're in a new chapter. It's chapter 6, Abstinent Living. And the story is entitled An Abstinent Vacation. Timely. Our vacation of a lifetime had been in the works for nearly 6 months, well before I was introduced to OA. Now, only 2 months abstinent, I was preparing to leave on a week-long adventure aboard a 65-foot sailboat in the Bahamas. We were planning to enjoy a week of scuba diving and sailing, no phones, no TV, and no alarm clocks. I was faced with a week of being out in the middle of the ocean with very limited food options. Determined to stick to my food program, I called the cruise office to discuss my needs. I was assured that special consideration would be extended and there would be no problem. I called again a few days later to hear a similar reassurance. The week before we left, I attended every available OA meeting. While taking every precaution, I was acutely aware of how cunning, baffling, and powerful my disease is. To be stranded in the middle of nowhere with minimal food choices was frightening. Finally, the big day arrived. I was armed with my measuring cups, scales, and scads of literature, including, of course, a few copies of Lifeline. But as we drove to the port in Miami, I couldn't dismiss my fear. I used the biggest tool available to me. I prayed. As I talked with my higher power and let it go, I felt calmer and knew that somehow everything would be all right. Once on board, I stopped the first crew member and asked to be directed to the galley. I explained that I was the passenger who would be the pain in the neck concerning meals. And with a soft smile, this crew person said, "Don't worry about it. The cook puts up with me, and I'm a recovering alcoholic." I couldn't believe my ears. He introduced me to the cook, who confided she too was in recovery in another 12-step fellowship. What a vacation this turned out to be. I explained my food program to the cook, and she weighed, measured, and served every one of my meals.